inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stripling gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Pitch popped up. Kirk in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Thairo Estrada digging in now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Gilroy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. And he misses again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting 4th, the right fielder, number 99.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Kirk is there. And that retires the side. Yanks leave 1. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Corey Kluber will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, man, I don't think we saw this coming at the beginning of the season. This guy's having some kind of bang-up rookie year. If he keeps this up, he's got a shot to win the AL Rookie of the Year. Rock-solid pitcher.
Into the box, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a pitch on the way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Joe Panik. A ball and no strikes. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. George Springer will be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third. The center fielder, George Springer.
Now at the plate, here is George Springer. As we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0.
Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We are still scoreless.
spend my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. I've been the problem.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's done well, 6 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6. The first.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His next home run will be number 40 for the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Windup and the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in is Bo Bichette, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Shortstop.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs, 53 RBIs. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Oh and 2, here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0 and 2, but he holds back. It's 1 and 2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1 delivery.
Ball inside.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Hard hit at third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy. After watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Sit to it the time and people's dreams are from the norm. We appear quite average.
And now Aaron Hicks. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though. D-Row, only 1 home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expand in the zone, but look for him to get hot again.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Kyle Higashioka. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come in here at 263. 9 homers and 29 driven in. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
And now in the box, Kevin Biggio. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Jonathan Davis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. The 1-0. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late. You never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
It's inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
1-1. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. George Springer would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. The 3-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
1-0 the count. That's wide, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
That evens it up 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, D-Roy, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
And it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had two all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead.
Haters gonna be part-time loving. Putting up some all-time numbers. Hang the banner, they ain't catching up at all.
George Springer the next to hit. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now a pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see here at this date, he's in a race for the top spot, currently second in the AL in that category. Next, it'll be Bo Bichette. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
First offering. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Skied down the left field line. On the move is Stanton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So 2 out, nobody on. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First delivery to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. in the air down the line in left. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Higashioka. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the AB now. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Justin Turner. As he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
He's in there.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Nate Pearson enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. In now, Thairo Estrada, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Turner at second. Estrada is over at first with one away. Two balls and two strikes now. On the ground to the left side. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. No runs on one base hit, one error in the inning, and a man left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Jays, the right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, fourth in the AL in that category. Next, it'll be Reese McGuire. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Turner into foul territory, and it's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Cavan Biggio stepping up now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
That's
ball 2.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
No break.
The pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
So now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Luke Voigt will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're in front 4-0.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Now into the box, Alejandro Kirk. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Kirk is primarily a catcher, but he's manning first base in this one. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Nope. That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Joe Panik.
So next to bat will be Joe Panik. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
2 out, nobody on. And oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Estrada has got it, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 4-0. Now to bat, Aaron Hicks. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Aaron Hicks.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And it's fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
and there's a
strikes.
fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Outside 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-0. Swing and a liner. But this will land foul. It's 3-1. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it is, the 3-0. And this one misses for ball 4. And the Yankees get a base runner here with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next to hit, Thairo Estrada. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
The UN.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
First pitch on the way. Bo Bichette is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
No. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bichette, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They trail here 4-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Julian Merryweather has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Julian Merryweather.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate now is Aaron Judge, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
2 strikes.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Bases are empty, one man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Next will be the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. The pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Karen O'Day is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire.
Number 7.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Popped him up. Higashioka has a play. He's got it 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
To the plate now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So the next to bat will be Alejandro Kirk, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Biggio leads off second with one gone in the inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in once again is Luke Voit. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the AB now. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home.
Yeah. That's out.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far on this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
First pitch on the way. Giancarlo Stanton swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This pitch is popped up. And he'll get in there safely.
He beat it.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next to the catcher,
Now it'll be Kyle Higashioka, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
The 1-0 home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. From the belt, kicks and deals. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Justin Turner. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Yanks strand a pair, but they're in front 4-0. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Joe Hennick. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering.
Nope, that's the ball. Counts 1-0.
The 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel Springer.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Drilled to first. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Stepping in for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 4. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Scooped up. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-0 the score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers host their 130th win, most in the league. Corey Kluber wins his 23rd of the year as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar. Saludo en la federal y en la estatal, cambiaste las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre por